Today we're doing our local charity shop walk and we're taking some stuff back.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm addicted to books. I buy bargain books to read and then resell.
So first off, a Read With Me keywords reading scheme, the Dragon Den. This was an extra one in a book bundle of Read With Me,
That I recently sold on eBay.
but there was no point selling a duplicate, so this one's going to the charity shop. Then we have the Caravan Manual by Haynes. Sometimes Haynes are worth reselling. This one's got absolutely no value at all. I think we picked up 50p just on the off chance and at a car boot, and it wasn't worth anything. So this one's going back to the charity shop today, and maybe someone local will get some use out of it. This Thumbelina book I bought for 10p from a charity shop at the same time I bought a Thumbelina jigsaw, and I thought they would bundle together, but unfortunately the jigsaw had a piece missing. So read the book, relived my childhood a bit, and this one's now going back to the charity shop, and the jigsaw's being bundled with a few others that have got pieces missing in the hopes that someone might like to buy vintage jigsaws on eBay, but I'm guessing I'll leave them listed for a little while, and if they don't sell they'll be going to the charity shop as well. Also going to the charity shop are these 4 books. So this is The Last Legion, Fire Mask, Storm Force and Homefall by Chris Bunch, which form part of the Last Legion series. Picked these books up from a library, actually. That's why they've all got the plastic covers. And as you can see, they say withdrawn some stock from the library. I think these were 10p each, something like that. Bought them because my husband and I both thought they might be a good read, and neither of us liked them. I think I got to I can't even remember which chapter I got to now, but it wasn't very far in, and it just went totally off on one on a card game that obviously the author had invented and wanted to explain in great detail, and seemed completely out of context with the rest of the plot, and quite boring, and I didn't manage to get any further than that. So yeah, and totally not my cup of tea. So I've had them listed on eBay for years now, and had absolutely no interest in them, even at $9.99 for all 4. So these ones, 40p lost, going back to the charity shop, and hopefully somebody local might get some use out of them and actually enjoy them. So that's cleared a little bit of space, and hopefully I don't pick up as much. Right, we've made it back from the charity shops, and the first one, where we tried to take the stuff to drop off, weren't accepting any donations today, which was a bit annoying, so we had to keep carrying it around to the next one. But I did pick up Dragon Destiny by Katie and Kevin Sang. I think this is the 5th book in the Dragon Realm series, and I picked up the first 3 from a car boot not so long ago, and so I'm just missing Dragon Rising, I think, from the set. So I need to keep my eyes open for that, and then that'll be a read and possibly a sell. This one was 50p. Then we stopped in a very small car boot sale, nothing there at all. So we just walked by that and then went to the next charity shop where they did take our goods. And in that one, I didn't buy anything. And then the third charity shop, I didn't buy any books. I did buy a jigsaw for a Christmas present for someone because it was sealed, and it was the jelly beans. So that would be a nice Christmas present. And then in the last charity shop, my favourite charity shop that normally does 4 books for £1, they were actually doing 6 books for £1 and only accepting 1 bag of books per donation. I'm guessing they've got rather too many to deal with. So in that one, I therefore picked up 6 books, obviously for £1. So Clan of the Cave Bear by Jean M. Owl. This was recommended to me in the comments of my review of the Chronicles of Ancient Darkness, because I think it's quite similar. So I've been looking out for them. This, I believe, is the first one, and I think I've got 1 other in the set. So I'm looking forward to finding the rest of them. So this will be for me to read. I also picked up Alexander McCall Smith's The Importance of Being Seven. This is a 44 Scotland Street novel. This is because I've been collecting Alexander McCall Smith, and this is one I didn't have. Haven't started reading them yet though. Then I also picked up Fated, The Soul Seekers by Alison Noyle. This is the first book in the Soul Seekers series, and I only picked this one up just to make up the numbers really. No idea what it's about, but I thought, well, I'll just buy it to make up the numbers and see if I can find the rest in the series at another point. And then I also picked up 3 Brian Jacques books. These are obviously ex-library. And they all say, this one says A Tale of Redwall, this one is Redwall, and this one says A Tale of Redwall as well. So this one is Matemio, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Redwall and Lord Brocktree. These look like very old school fantasy books, and obviously you can see they're obviously ex-library. Oh, it's not as old as I thought. It looked like they were kind of like about 70s or 80s, but this one is actually a 2000 book. I think these ones are older though. Yes, this one's 1986. And this one, 1988. So I shall need to look into these, they're a bit dusty, look into these and see how many more are in the set and where these sit in them. But they look like interesting fantasy books for a read. And also in the same charity shop, separate from the 6 for £1 books, was this one, which was £2. This was a set of the curated works of Franz Kafka. We have The Trial, The Castle, Letters to Melina, and short stories, and The Metamorphosis. Haven't actually ever read any of his, so this is for me to read. And then, as it's a nice, good condition box set, I guess it might have some resale value, maybe between £15 and £18. I don't know, I'll have to investigate a bit more closely. But yeah, that's more for a read in the first place. So, as far as books go, I did come back with more than I went with, but I did get rid of some old games and other bits and pieces as well, so the net gain to the house is slightly less, honest. Right, I'm going to find a place to put all of this and then go read a book.
Let's take a look at what's sold. That's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Right, I'm off to read a book.